What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm out here in the beautiful canyons of Southern California. I've got my friend's WRX over here, and of course my humble Fiesta ST hanging out in the corner. New addition to the Fiesta, guys, check it out. I blacked out the front Ford badge, so I've gone full Ricer status on my American car. That might come off in a couple days, but who knows, it's just fun for now. So today I'm in the canyons with my boy Carson over here. You may recognize Carson. And we have Landon. So say hi, Landon.
Hello.
This is Landon's WRX. Well, it's actually his mom's car, which she daily drives, and it's kind of badass. You know, you have his mom driving a manual WRX every day. That's cool. I like your mom. Mom, if you're watching me, you need to switch from the Volvo to a manual WRX. That would make my life happy. So the reason why we brought these two cars up in the canyons is to do a little comparison test between them. Before I got my Fiesta ST a bit over a month ago, I was hugely considering the WRX that Landon has right here. So I've never been in one, I've never driven one. I'm gonna see what this car is about. And on the flip side, Landon is gonna see what my Fiesta ST is about. He's kind of a big guy. So big guy, small little fun sized car. You know, it's gonna be a good time. We've got the all-wheel drive Japanese car and then the front-wheel drive hot hatchback over here. Oi! Oh, you got it! Yo! Visually, it's a much bigger car than my Fiesta ST, and I don't know exactly how much it weighs. I'll throw that number up right here on the screen. I'll do some research and throw it up. But it definitely is a bigger, heavier car. Landon, how much horsepower does your mom's WRX have?
260, I think.
260, all right. So 260 horsepower and 200 horsepower. That's a big difference, guys. Before we take these two out in the canyons, I want to share with you guys a few key differences that I'm going to be looking for in the WRX and that I think Landon is going to be looking for in the Fiesta ST. So the biggest differences between these two cars, obviously the Ford front-wheel drive compared to the Subaru's all-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive difference, that's going to play a big difference when we're actually driving on the canyons and in some tighter corners. It's going to be a big deal. Both of these cars are four-cylinder single-turbo cars, so I guess that's pretty similar in the fact that they both have turbo that comes on around 3,500 RPMs, so that's fun. But the difference is this one has around 60 more horsepower, and that's a big difference when we're talking smaller numbers like the 200 to 260 horsepower range. Some other differences between my car specifically. What? Did he flip the bottle? On my car specifically, I have the Falcon Azenas competition tires, so the tread pattern is pretty aggressive, as you can see, and the compound is very soft. So in the canyons, I think my car is going to perform definitely a bit better, but the WRX just has the stock Dunlop tires on there, so nothing too fancy. I do love the new body style of the WRX, guys. It looks very pretty. The shade is silver with the quad exhaust. That's just a great looking car from behind. And we have tints on this one. I really need tints on my Fiesta ST. That's coming soon, guys. Fresh window tint in LA. They're going to hook me up, but I still need to make my appointment. So for now, we're going to be rocking clear windows. Look at the deer. Oh, this little Bambi over there. Bambi! And look, guys, my fog lights are actually real fog lights. This isn't. This is an imposter. Not cool, Subaru.
Twin turbo V6.
Twin turbo V6. What I love about the Subaru is this massive hood intake. You gotta love it. That's definitely a characteristic of Subarus and WRXs in general. I don't have quite an aggressive front end on the Fiesta ST, but it's more aerodynamic, you could say. Although I prefer a massive air scoop right there. That'd be cool. So now that you know a little bit of the differences between my Fiesta and the WRX that we're about to drive, Landon and I are gonna hop in and we're gonna actually experience the cars for, you know, what they're meant for. That was kind of gay. So first things first, I'm gonna set up the GoPro inside the Subaru WRX, and then Landon and I are gonna go for a drive in this. I like the electronic boost gauge. That's a cool little touch. You can see the negative boost, or the vacuum, and then the actual boost there. And it fits a big guy like Landon.
It does.
He needs the room. All right, well, I'm now behind the wheel of the Subaru WRX. So this is a car that I haven't even driven yet. I just went on a short ride along with Landon. He can drive manual very well. Well done, Landon.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I like the shifter. That feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a much heavier clutch than than my car. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Interesting clutch. It's like very heavy, but it has a tall grab point. I think it's just heavy because I'm used to the lightness of the Fiesta ST. But The shifting feels good. It's got a really nice solid gearbox. Everything feels really good. All right, let's give it a little speed run. Oh, not bad. Very smooth. Definitely faster than my Fiesta ST. Definitely faster. That extra 60 horsepower, it is there. It is definitely there. All right, so we've established that the car definitely accelerates well. It's got a lot of power. It feels good on acceleration, like rowing through the gears and everything. Definitely a thumbs up from that. Now we're going in the technical section of the Canyon. So I'm gonna be really testing the handling and seeing exactly what this is like to my little hot hatch. Wow, it's so smooth. I'm surprised on how smooth the gear shifts are and like the power delivery and everything. It really just, it doesn't feel like a manual rally car. It feels a lot more refined. That's the most surprising thing I'd say about the WRX is that how refined this feels. I thought it was gonna feel a lot more raw and like Subaru rally car, but it's kind of nice. It's definitely a daily drivable, like luxury style car, but it just happens to have some rally characteristics about it. So I'm pretty impressed with the base power from that WRX. That thing is fast, man, I'm serious. It makes my Fiesta ST in a straight line, oh, the WRX would be long gone. But what I love about the Fiesta ST is just how much fun it really is. I'm gonna go for a drive in my Fiesta and familiarize myself why I really got this car. All right, it's time to do a canyon run in the Fiesta ST. Let's go, baby, I'm ready. I'm on the ultra sporty tires as well, so that should make a difference. The heel towing on this car is pretty easy as well. Like,
something bad happened there.
I'm good. This is fun. Woohoo! Little pocket pistol right here. This is what a hot hatchback is supposed to be. Light, fun, easy to drive. This is what I love about the Fiesta, guys. Even though it's not as fast as the WRX that I just drove, it's just more fun. Like, I'm able to wring out every gear more, I'm able to push it harder, and it's a lot more fun to kind of wring out. Like that, the WRX, don't get me wrong, that is a fantastic car, but it's a lot more refined than I was expecting too. Hello, that was fun. I love this car. It's a lot more fun, I think. I was flooring the WRX, guys, and I wasn't pushing it too hard. I was just kind of like seeing second and third gear, what the extra 60 horsepower does, and it really is there. As you saw in the GoPro footage, the thing moves. I'd say the biggest thing about the WRX that surprised me is just how refined the entire driving experience is. I mean, gosh, coming from the Fiesta ST, where this thing is not very refined and you could really get a sense for, you know, the gear changes, the throttle inputs, the brakes, the steering. But in the WRX, it is definitely more of an adult car. It's still fast. It's significantly faster than the Fiesta ST. But when I'm shifting and when I'm driving a little bit harder, as you saw in the GoPro footage, it's just really smooth. The power delivery is very smooth. Surprisingly, guys, really, really smooth. All right, well, thank you all for watching my Fiesta ST and WRX review. These are two very fun cars, and I'm glad that I think I chose the right option for me. If you're someone else who's looking for that $25,000 car, I'd probably go, I mean, at least you got to drive both of these because there's such good cars in that category. But I'd say this is the more fun car. This is the more practical daily driver that is faster. This car is a lot faster, guys, so keep that in mind. So with that said, I want to thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next video.